Hello comic book junkies, it's the Frog Queen here, and today I'm pleased to bring you a new advanced comic book review on a brand new Image comic series called Port of Earth by Zack Kaplan and Andrea Mutti. This is a science fiction story which takes place in the future where Earth is tricked into becoming a fueling station for traveling aliens of the universe. What was originally thought to be a port project, which would include the exchange of technology and new energy sources, turns into more of a layover trip for intergalactic travelers, a sort of refueling station, permanently. Earth thinks they're meeting the UN of extraterrestrials, but really they're meeting the fuel monopoly of the universe, known as the Consortium. There's a historic moment in which aliens leave the prescribed Earth port illegally, and well, people die, aliens die, so the ESA, Earth Security Agents, is formed. So we end up meeting Agents McIntyre and Rice as they are followed around by network cameras while trying to keep the peace. Nothing stressful about that, right? To add to an already interesting plot, we have two partners, McIntyre and Rice, with opposing views and reactions. On one hand, we have McIntyre, who's level-headed, forward-thinking, and feels that everyone should be treated equally despite the species. Then there's Rice, who clearly feels more loyal to humans than any other species and has a habit of bending the rules to suit his agenda. A few things that I noticed was the coloring. This odd grayed and washed out color palette, it's actually really interesting to me in that it works so well for this story and the tone. It's not a cyberpunk story, it's not even a Men in Black story, so these colors make everything feel a lot more serious and very somber. When they talk about the death of both humans and aliens, you feel the impact more realistically than one would usually do when they talk about mass casualties or terrorism involving unnamed people and characters. And that's what I think this story is really about. They're echoing current events which are happening all over the world. The picketing xenophobes who want the aliens to go home, the anger, etc. This is something that can be seen in every country today. It's familiar and it's a serious issue. It's not being treated lightly in this comic, and I think the coloring is a big part of that to further push the importance of the issue. Another thing I wanted to point out was at the end of this issue, there is the Consortium species database and galaxy map. It's a nice touch that you don't always get lucky to have at the end of a science fiction comic. And I'm tired of stories that kind of William Gibson everything, giving everything a made-up name without explaining what it is and what it does, and just assuming that apparently I know. In conclusion, I'm really happy with this comic. I'm really excited to read the next. It's scheduled to be out next month, December 13th, and following that, the issue number 3 will be out on January 10th. Zack Kaplan is a brand new comic book writer, previously known for the book Eclipse, and Andrea Mutti, previously you would have seen on Rebels, Star Wars, Batman Eternal, and Prometheus. Well, I think that does it for this video. Remember to give this video a thumbs up, share it on Twitter and Facebook, tag your favorite friends who love comics, especially science fiction in this case, and join me in the comments below to chat about this comic and upcoming comics. Please check out my last video, which is part 1 of my interview with Dan Slott on the end of his Silver Surfer run. It's just ended, and I'm so sad. So luckily, Image, though, has my back right now with all these new awesome series coming out. And until next time, everybody, read something good.